elected official or officer, you need the green and blue sheets, which are these ones, the C3 and C2 form. And I'm going to ask you a couple questions. What are the responsibilities of an elected official?
Well, it really depends on what program area you're elected to. The speakers and presidents of the Houses and Senates are going to have to lead the debate. They get to say, so noted, and all those fun little phrases up in front of everyone. You get a gavel, which is really cool. If you're doing things for courts, you're going to have to judge fairly on those cases. It's very stressful sometimes. If you have to preside over that, it's sort of similar to the legislative branches where you're doing bills, except they're proposals. Secretary of State's office is probably one of the most stressful jobs. We do a lot of different things. We run all the elections. We have to do interviews like this. We track all the bills. We make sure that the voter's guide gets out on time. Lieutenant governor and governor, also very stressful. You have to be tracking your bills all the time. You have to sign all the bills, make sure that you're giving the speeches at the right places. You have to encourage the 8th graders to get their bills signed by you as well. TV station, radio station, digital media, all those media things are also really fun.
What is the approximate time commitment?
There is a lot of time commitment. There's lots of meetings throughout the year. We have a couple of training sessions. You also have to obviously put in the time for running for the position. You also have to do meetings after curfew, which are really kind of fun because you get to be down here when there's no one else here. You get to use the elevators when no one else is there. But it's a pretty big time commitment. You have to be definitely passionate for it.
What motivated you to be an elected official?
I've always wanted to be an elected official. Ever since I was appointed to the Secretary of State's office my freshman year, I've just fallen in love with the position. And one of my previous presidents of our delegation really got me involved.
So as a reminder, to be an elected official, you have to fill out these sheets by noon today. The appointed official forms are the pink ones, and these are due on Sunday. What are the responsibilities of an appointed official?
Again, it really depends on the office that you're in. If you're in the Lieutenant Governor's office, you're going to be tracking their bills. You're going to be making sure that they're to their speeches on time, probably helping them write them a little bit because they do have so many. Secretary of State's office, you need to be really organized. You have to know how to do data entry on the computer. You need to be able to keep track of forms, color code things, use a copier, which seems really easy, but it's honestly the hardest thing. Legislative branches, you have to make sure people aren't on their phones. You have to make sure that debate is continuing and that there's good ideas being shared. Courts, you get to judge again under the chief judge of the court. And like digital media and radio, newspaper, TV, you guys get to do the TV shows, so that's always really cool.
Why should delegates apply for positions?
It's such a great way to get involved in the program. I'm so glad that I did it my 8th grade year. I signed up for it. And everyone should too. It's just a great way to get a little bit more involved if you don't want to have the super big time commitment.
When you fill out your forms, bring them to the SOS office on the 3rd floor. To be in media, you have to be an appointed official. So fill out the pink sheet and turn it in. Thank you for this interview.
Thank you so much.